Greetings, this is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. I know a lot of you are interested in developing your psychic abilities, developing your intuition, and you'd like to know what techniques and maybe even what spirits can help you do that. There was a question in the Magus Society today asked by Jawan B. He wanted to know what gods, what entities, what deities can help with developing telekinesis. So to answer that question, I made this video. I will answer that question. I'll give my top 5 picks that I use, not because they're better than any other deity, but just because those are the ones that I use. And then I'll give you a list of a few more, right, about 10 more, so that you can look up on your own and put to work. So, probably one of the most powerful spirits of the Goetia that is really good for developing psychic ability would have to be King Asmodai. I say that because when I was really learning how to do astral travel and that type of thing, at the same time I was working with the 9 Goetic kings. Specifically, I was working with King Asmodai. Yeah, I just had a really great breakthrough working with him as far as finally getting into astral travel and learning how to, project consciously during sleep and how to bring back those messages that I received during rest. But aside from that, working on my astral senses while I slept, it also trickled into my waking life, and I found it a little bit easier to, I guess you could say, push thoughts into people's heads. When it comes to telekinesis, there's really 2 ways. You can either push energy into other people's minds, or you can pull energy out into your own mind. So I would say King Asmodai is good for the push part of it. Another Goetic spirit that I use probably the most when it comes to this type of thing is Vasigo, spirit number 3. Vasigo is really good when it comes to seeing time as a whole, right? When you deal with Vasigo, understand that he lives outside of the circle of time, so he's able to see past, present, and future all at once. So mostly I invoke Vasigo whenever I'm doing tarot card readings or different cold readings for people, astrology readings, that kind of thing, because he is able to see beyond what even the person is telling you. So I find that I get the most effective tarot card readings when I'm answering more than just their question, if you feel me. The next spirit that is really good, I would say, for telekinesis is actually from the Necronomicon. His name is Shazu. This was probably one of the first demonic, I guess, entities that I actually evoked, to the point that it kind of scared me. Shazu is from the Necronomicon, and his power strictly deals with telepathy. I remember invoking him. We went to the grocery store later on that evening. I ran into 2 people that I knew from the past, right? I ran into a pastor, and usually, when you meet Christian pastors, they're very outgoing, they're always smiling, they got to put on that public persona that they're always happy and comfortable and confident. But I could just really sense that he was really blocking himself, like holding himself back, like really putting up a strong shield. Like, it felt really weird. And I meet this guy back when I was going to the church, at least. I used to meet this guy, several times within a month. So this particular time it felt very different. I guess he could sense that I had some kind of different energy on me. But anyways, after that I ran into the parents of an old friend of mine, an old roommate actually. I began to ask, how was their son doing? Of course they're saying, oh, he's doing good, he's doing all right. But it's as if I heard right through their words, like he was not doing all right at all. Later come to find out that he had been arrested, before I actually spoke with them, and he was getting into a lot of trouble. I just thought that was kind of interesting how these people that I ran into, I really felt this intuitive connection to what was going on in their lives. And it wasn't forced, it was really heavy. Working with the Necronomicon, at least this was back years ago when I first started, like I said, it was kind of scary because the energy was really heavy, really thick. I'm sure if I revisited them now, it wouldn't be as intimidating. Shazu, from the 50 Names of Marduk. Another Goetic spirit that is great for telekinesis and understanding the human mind in general is Dantalion. Now, I would recommend approaching Dantalion with caution, not because he's dangerous, but because the information is dangerous. I don't really like to do a lot of telepathy and telekinesis type of rituals because, to be honest, I don't really want to see the darkness inside of people's minds. some people are really, yeah, got a lot of stuff to work out. But anyways, when you're dealing with Dantalian, he can help you specifically see into someone's thoughts. But what I find more importantly about Dantalian, more importantly useful, is that he shows you the whole framework of how human thought is, how the human mind processes, how it ties in with feelings, and just how people as a whole think and feel. And he shows me, at least, a deeper connection on how to communicate with people on a deeper level by helping me understand humans as a whole and the human mind as a whole. If you notice, my last couple of videos have been a lot about the subconscious mind. Well, I have been working a lot with Dantalian. Another great goetic entity to work with when it comes to telepathy and mind reading and that type of thing is actually Vinaya. I wouldn't say that telepathy and telekinesis is his strong point, like his main power, but the way that he does work his magic is through going into the mind of the other person, of the target, or the other person that's the focus of the ritual. He goes into their mind, and he can either help to build up their defenses or help to tear down their defenses. When it comes to tearing down their defenses, he deals with a lot of confusion, with bringing a lot of confusion into their lives. When it comes to building up defenses, he helps to strengthen their beliefs, helps to strengthen their convictions, to help make them more confident overall. And it's a different kind of confidence than King Payman provides. King Payman provides more of a sun energy type of confidence, right? You can take on the world, like a Leo style confidence. Vinaya, his confidence is more of like the underdog finally finding the courage to stand up to the bully, that type of thing. Okay, so those are the 5 most impactful entities that I've worked with when it comes to telekinesis and that type of thing. Another list of good goetic spirits that you could work with would be Decarabia, number 69 of the Goetia. He's pretty good. You can also work with Alosis. He's number 52. Shax is also pretty decent when it comes to telekinesis psychic ability, but Shax is more on the offensive side. He's more of doing an attack type of thing. Now, he can also reveal certain things. I accidentally evoked him long ago when I was first trying different things out. He came to me during one of my shower meditations. But yeah, I come to find that Shax is good with telepathy and that type of deal. Number 44. Another entity called Bautis is really good. Another entity that's not from the Goetia, that's actually that I learned about him from E.A. Koetting's books, is an entity called Kiltan. Alright. Kiltan is very powerful when it comes to influencing another person's thoughts. The way that he works, he's pretty much a manager of a huge legion of entities that pretty much are endless, right? And the way that Kiltan works is you give Kiltan the intent that you're trying to put out there. Instead of words, you generate the feeling that you want your target to feel. And you generate that feeling as deeply and as intensely as you can. And then you actually transmute that feeling to Kiltan. And once you finally release all that energy that you've built up, what Kiltan actually does is he disperses that energy through each one of his legion, each one of his minions, and sends them all to surround the target of your ritual. 24/7 non-stop, this legion begins to whisper into the target's ear your intent, your energy, your feeling, to the point that unless they've got some strong defenses, they eventually break down and start to give into the influence of Kiltan. So if you don't really want to work with demons, goetic spirits, or that type of thing, there are a few angels that can help with that. One angel that's really good is Yeyazel. Alright, Yeyazel is a good type of middleman spirit. You can invoke Yeyazel to help to interpret the different energies that are around you. If you feel that you have spirits trying to communicate with you and you're not really getting a clear message, you don't know what's going on, you can use the angel Yeyazel to help to clearly translate the energies around you. Yeyazel is really great for that. Another angel is called Eshalia. Alright, Eshalia is a lot similar to Vasigo, and that Eshalia is outside of the circle of time. They all are, but in this instance, Eshalia can kind of see time all as one thing, past, present, and future, and can help you when it comes to, again, tarot or astrology or different type of divination things. Vehuel is another angel that I find is really good when it comes to telepathy, telekinesis, and mental abilities and that type of thing. So yeah, this was just a video on the angels and demons and spirits that I've worked with that are great for telepathy. Alright, and you can use them for astral travel and telekinesis as well. But my advice is always to build up, right? Start small. Don't just jump to the heavy thing. Build yourself up. Build a relationship with these spirits, right? Draw the sigil. Spend some time meditating on it. Spend some time chanting the N. Research the spirit. Get to know the spirit's energy. Start to accumulate it into your aura. And then slowly work on what it is that you're trying to work on. Build a relationship. This isn't just like going to the grocery store, paying for something, then going home. This is a relationship with living energy. So you got to kind of cultivate that energy within yourself. Okay? If you check below, I'm going to have a couple of links. One of the links is going to be, I'm thinking of making a document just to kind of go over what I just mentioned with all the entities, with their ends, and what I find that they're able to do, the ones that deal with telekinesis. Also below you'll find a link to join the Magus Society, which is free. It's a Facebook group. It's where a lot of us come together and we talk and we ask questions, answer questions. The topic for this video actually came out of the Magus Society, so go ahead and join that. You'll see the link below. Now, as far as doing the work and studying, I've put together the Magus Academy, and that's where we are going through the book study. Right now we're doing the Kabbalion, and next we're going to do Libra Null and the Psychonaut, but we go through chapter by chapter. I make a video breakdown, and every week we get together, we have a video conference. Follow me on Instagram, LVX777, and if you have a suggestion for a video, leave it in a comment below. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. Peace.